Hello everyone and welcome to Crusader Kings 3, and we're gonna play with the Princess of Darkness mod, which places us in the World of Darkness, also known as Vampire the Masquerade. So this is gonna change the game quite a bit, because first of all, we are essentially immortal, because hey, we're a vampire. So succession is gonna be weird, because people aren't dying on their own, because everyone else is also a vampire. Well, at least people in power are vampires. And we also have to feed to, well, bad things will happen if we don't feed. And we're gonna have to keep that a secret to, well, keep the masquerade going. Because we don't want the masses or the Inquisition or anything like that to know that we're a vampire, so we gotta hide it. Although the Camarilla and the Sabbat and all of that you might know if you played the role-playing game has not been founded yet, so all of that doesn't exist, just the masquerade. So we're gonna play as a brujah known as Menele, or however that is pronounced, and we're gonna get deeper into his story, don't you worry, but in short, we are an old Spartan king. We were embraced about 1300 BCE, so we are incredibly old, and that makes us very powerful because I think we're fourth generation. And basically, we hung around a bit in Greece, as you do. Later, we hung out in Carthage with no other than Helena of Troy. But Helena of Troy betrayed Carthage to the Romans. So we've had a beef with Helena of Troy since the fall of Carthage, and this old millennia spanning beef is gonna end. So basically, the goal of this campaign is gonna be kill Helena of Troy, first of all. Then we're gonna restore Carthage to its former glory. And also, we're gonna beat one of the vampires who invaded Carthage, because luck be, he just woke up from torpor and hangs out in Rome. So we'll get deeper into this as soon as we start the game, but that's the gist of it. So let's just hop in. So let's first have a check on our guy here. We got 69 prowess, nice. Oh, and Paradox even programmed in, nice, for prowess 69. So that's nice, which makes us a freaking killing machine on the battlefield. And that makes sense for the brujah. And our learning is our highest skill as well, at 20. So, yeah, it's pretty much what like the brujah is known for. Don't mess with the brujah because they will rip your head off, but they're also pretty smart. Our intrigue is okay. Stewardship and diplomacy could be better, but overall it's very good stats. And since we're very old, we have a lot of vampire powers. So we are very powerful. We are a very powerful necromancer. Vampire. So, let's have a look at our lore. Menele, the scholar king of Sparta, was embraced by Troile after several weeks of deep conversation. His curious nature and keen philosophical insight made him the perfect fit for Troile's utopia, Carthage. It is there that he perfected his own road of enlightenment and also met the one named Helena. During the Punic Wars, Menele was the most notable diplomat of Carthage, rallying everyone he could to save his beloved city. But it was too little and too late, and the utopia fell. A fact that he blames Helena for. As the toreadore betrayed Carthage to the Roman Ventru prior to the final battle, since then their war has been legendary. They destroyed Pompey, nearly killed each other in Spain during a night-long battle, and fought across all Egypt to no avail. There is no end in sight. And their future canon in actual World of Darkness, the war will continue raging across a new continent as America is discovered. They will shape their fate of many more until entering both into torpor in Chicago. They awaken both in late 20th century to shortly resume their war until a much bigger incident catches their attention. Obviously, this hopefully won't happen because we will hopefully be able to kill Helena. But it's a little neat thing that they added that in the actual canon that they're both around. So that's cool. And let's have a look at Helena's lore, since she is gonna be included in our story. Besides the most beautiful woman to ever have existed, Homer got most of the story wrong. Helena was a Mycenaean princess to be wed to the wrathful old king of Crete, Minos. Despite the effort of her lover, Prius of Troy, it was Helena that managed to free herself from her captor, but not before he embraced her. Establishing herself with her love in Carthage, Helena was embroiled in the Punic Wars and quickly saw the futility of resisting the Roman venture. Cutting a deal, she betrayed her adopted home. Little did she know that this action would haunt her for millennia, as Menele, a proud believer in Carthage's utopia, learned of it and made it his immortal ambition to destroy the traitor. Since then, their war has been legendary. They destroyed Pompey, nearly killed each other in Spain during the night-long battle, and fought across all of Egypt to no avail. There is no end in sight. So, my first plan was actually to play as Helena, but when I looked into her, her story kind of fizzles out once you kill Melene. That is what we're naming. Yeah, Menele. So it felt like it would be kind of aimless. But Menele has this beautiful button, Carthage. We will never forget Carthage, Troile's utopia of men and Canaanites. Burned by jealous Roman, its spirit lives on in each and every one of us. So basically, we're gonna kill Helena and reestablish Carthage. But we have a third player in our story here, which is Camilla Pontifex Maximus of the Damned. Because perhaps the most influential venture of history, Titus Venturus Camille was a promising young Roman tutored by the best teachers, be they Colat, his future sire and Prince of Rome, or Lysander and Artemis, Orthia of Sparta. A strong sense of rulership and devouring ambition were soon born, and Camilla took his sire's throne, some say by diablerie, and diablerie is basically a vampire draining another vampire completely to, well, basically gain their power, in sort. But he will then rule Rome from the Republican era to the Imperial one, pioneering the Eternal Senate and the concept of the Masquerade. It is also his command that took down the city of Carthage, earning him the enmity of brujah for all eternity. Even more famously, Camilla would fall in with the burgeoning road of sin and become one of its more skillful adepts. Despite his carefree and sometimes indolent attitude, Camilla managed to keep the reins of power over most of the Canaanite world for a millennia, a feat never seen before or after. He fell into torpor at the end of the Roman imperial era, and every semblance of unity in the Canaanite world fell with him. He finally awakened in 1230 and easily slips back into power in Rome. But the world has changed much, and it's unlikely that the Prince of Sin will be able to once again rule over Europe. So, this is the guy who destroyed Carthage, so he's also on our kill list. But let's start this. So, how do we plan to kill Helena? We could always try to murder, but her intrigue is very good, so it is kind of unlikely. And yeah, so I think a more likely way to do it, and the way I figured we'll do it, is we can usurp the Duchy of Sardinia. And by doing that, her realm becomes our de jure realm, so we can just invade. And either we kill her in battle, which I feel like would be fitting, since that's kind of how, as a brujah, we want to kill her. But if not, we can try to imprison her, which I am sure she won't accept, and she would revolt, and we'll capture her that way. So, our first task is to basically make 250 gold. A requiem for an empire. If mortal medieval Italy is a divided state, then Italy by night is a powder keg. Powerful old vampires scramble for the most populous cities of Europe. To the north, Ventru Cardinal Fabrizio Ulfila's seat in Milan, a strong grasp on the Italian church at his disposal. In Venezia, the Giovanni Scions of Clan Cappadocian are masters of the sea-spanning trade empire. Time will tell if their focus is on Italy proper or in the east, like their parent clan. In Sicily, the capital clan La Sombra is guarded by the faithful Montano, but overextension and civil war in Spain has left the Sea of Shadows vulnerable. Finally, all eyes are on Rome, where Titus Venturus Camille has recently awoken. The Eternal Consul was the mastermind behind Rome's empire and Carthage's destruction, and could usher a new age for Ventru leadership. As other petty leaders and immortal kings rise elsewhere in Italy, the War of the Princes has never been more dangerous than here. Oh, that was all. All roads lead to Rome. Oh, and how are we gonna hunt? I figured we don't want to sit around and deal with politics all day. We wanna move, we wanna hunt. So I figured, let's go violence. And we'll go alley cat, just... this vampire hunts mortal with violence. I don't think extortionist is quite right. Because, I mean, we can extort all we want, we're in power, but we want to flex our muscles a little bit. We could also go with, like, knowledge, but I don't feel like any of these fit. They're fun and all, but I feel like we want to hunt. Oh, and that is very loud. So let's go alley cat. So let's start accruing some money. Oh, we should have a look over our council as well. So our court chaplain is... she is a brujah, and she is not very good at learning. Do we have anyone else? No, we absolutely do not. She is the best, I guess. And diplomacy, we do have an 18. What? And he's our grandson. Neat. And what are you doing? You're our steward. Who else could steward? He could steward. And what are you good at? Otherwise, nothing. You're a fine knight. But... I mean, your opinion is very high of us, so we can just swap you in. Because that is much more. And... let's put him... oh, wait. Okay. I guess 5 stewardship is good enough. But I feel 18 diplomacy is more valuable right now. And our marshal... he is not a powerful vassal, but he is our grandson, so we kind of want to let him have some power. But he's not very good. Although, we would like to have a higher vassal, but... no, higher levies, but... I mean, is 2 marshal really gonna be that much difference? I don't think so. Let's keep him there. And... yeah, I guess 5 spy master is the best we'll get. Which is a little bit terrifying because, well, Helena is very good at deceit. So I think hopefully he can protect us, because I think she might try to assassinate us. And let's see, is there any decision we want to do? We could develop capital, but I think that costs money. No? Oh, but that's a lot of stress. Let's not do that right now. And... oh, it's survey the capital. Oh, that's also... that's just... no, that's the cost. I thought it was going to be up here, but it wasn't. So let's just let time run on a little bit. Oh, great Menele of Sparta, you have chased the traitorous Helena for centuries now, and there seems to be no end to this conflict. She obviously needs to be punished for having engineered your beloved Carthage's destruction, but you also mourn for the decline of your clan. You could do a lot to help it recover, if you weren't so preoccupied with the hunt of your nemesis. Your legendary rivalry must end one way or another. Then it might still be time to heal your broken clan. As Menele, you have a special decision where you need to take care of Helena's problem. If you achieve it, then you unlock a character interaction to teach other brujah about our glorious clan. So that's gonna be fun to explore once we finish our first... Oh, and we need to choose our lifestyle. So, as you can see, there's a lot of new stuff here. Oh, and we already have some learning. That's nice. What do this give us? I think one of these gives us a interaction. No? Okay, we have the buy claim interaction, but that's not great, but Scholar is nice. But I don't think we're gonna go one of these normal, because as you can see, we only get 5 experience each month, because we are a vampire and we learn slowly. We have long lives, but we learn slowly. But there are all of these vampire traits that we can learn, and we do get faster experience with this. And let's see, Protean is a discipline that gives vampires the ability to change form from growing feral claws to evaporating into a cloud of mist. Okay, so we have Protean, we have Serpentis, Potence, Vivicitude. Obfuscate is nice, because that will help us with doing some schemes, and I'm gonna want some scheme, and it gives us scheme resistance, which is very nice. So I'm leaning towards Obfuscate, because we already have incredible prowess, so we don't necessarily need to do like combat stuff. Although I think this will help some combat. No? No, it gives night advantage. Okay, that's good. And we have both of those and most of that. And I don't know what this is. Daimoinon. Daimoinon is diabolic discipline practiced only by the Bali. Okay, so not for us. So I think we're going Obfuscate. So let's focus that. And that is the melancholy lifestyle. So when we feed, we get some experience in one of these. So we kind of want to focus on people that gives us melancholy experience. Oh, and we have the Masquerade here, and right now we're at 0, so we're all good. And Blood Hunger. This will go down the more we use like vampire powers and things that will cost us, well, hunger. And we can bring this up to 0, but at 1 it's not that bad. Stress gain is 5% and it's not a big deal. And I think as a very old and very potent vampire, I think it takes more for us to gain as well, so we're gonna have to eat a lot. And this is... the Heir of Duchy of Sardinia, so I don't think this matters, because I don't think we can choose us. Yeah, so... I don't know. Do we have any of our kids here? Nah. But I don't think this will come into play, so... Let's see, do we have any brujahs here? No, so... I guess you can do. Don't think it matters. And yeah, that's it. Right, we also wanna pin her. We want to pin him, keep an eye on them. And we cannot marry, right? No, but... Wait, we are in line... Duchess of... Oh! Oh, our heir is... Yeah, heir is first in line. Yeah, okay, that doesn't matter then. It would be nice if our heirs had some power because they're friendly with us and we could probably have an alliance with them, but as is, I don't think it matters. Oh, our dynasty unlocked. Oh, that's research. And there's our dynasty research legacy of Menele. Okay, well, I'm here. You should just look at me. Nice, stress gain negative. That's pretty nice. And I know Hannibal is in this game as well, but he's in torpor because he is a brujah. So we can have a look at our dynasty tree, and I think, yeah, there's Hannibal. He's our half-brother. So we could find his hiding place, but that's gonna take 8 years. Oh. We can just invite him? Yeah, invite Hannibal. See if you wanna come join our court. I mean, he is, yeah, he's in torpor. Incapable. Okay, so are you in torpor or aren't you in torpor? If you don't know what torpor is, it's basically vampire sleep. You sleep for thousands of years if you don't choose to wake up, I think. I'm not entirely sure how it works with waking up, but if you're staked in the heart, I think you enter torpor and then you don't wake up until someone takes it out. But I think you can have some control if you choose to go into torpor. I don't remember exactly how that works, but yeah. Either way, is there anyone we can declare on? We can declare on a couple of people. We can declare on Majorca. We could take some islands. What's your deal? We get swift movement. Where did we get that? Oh, we have so much stuff. Oh, that's very good. Movement speed is great, and attacker advantage is always nice. Oh, and we got Legacy of Hannibal. Unlocks special commander trait for every dynasty member with martial education. Oh, what education did we have? Don't remember how to... Yeah, we had martial education. Good. So, Majorca. You are some person. I don't know who you are. So we can take Menorca. But I don't know why we would want it right now. Can take Corsica though. I would like Corsica. So... And they don't have any allies, so let's grab Corsica. Just to increase our influence a little bit. Oh, the music went nuts here. And let's see. My lord, I think that young Julia could learn a lot if she got the opportunity to study under your tutelage. Baron Estuatio's daughter gives you a warm smile before waving at us. Yeah, sure. I really had to lower that music. It was way too loud. And we should win easily. Let's just hunt them down before they recover. And one more. Come on. Okay. Oh, and they're attacking. Should be fine. Come on, capture him or something. Okay, good. Now they're done. So we just have to finish sieging this. We can speed up a little bit. Oh, dang it. There we go. Beautiful. Because we want to control both of these islands. And So we also want Bastia and Vecchio. Don't know how to pronounce all this. Yeah, okay. So let's just expand. Good. And we don't want to give anyone control of this yet, because we are just a count, so this would put us on equal status, so they would just become independent, and we don't want that. So who is this? Anthony of Padua. One of your agents report that someone claiming to be Anthony of Padua, the famous holy man, has been seen in a nearby town. It is unlikely that, at best, since you're pretty sure that the real Anthony died last year and was canonized by Rome. The real Franciscan monk was a living saint, with an aura capable of burning your kind from miles away. Still, perhaps it's worth investigating. He could be one of his companions still alive, or a man learned enough to warrant consideration as a potential child. So he's pretty smart. But do we want him? Do we want to sire him? I personally don't know who this is. I know there's a lot of actual historical people walking around and offering to be, well, the game is offering to make him a child, but I mean, we have a couple of children and they're pretty powerful, and I think we're just gonna pass because it is money and prestige, and we are saving up to become the Duke of Sardinia, and I know siring someone can cost a little bit of money, and we don't really want that. So let's speed up a little bit because we want more money. And let's see. Do we have anything we want to do? We don't want to convert because we want to be Greek. Legacy of Natalia. Oh, more monthly income. Building construction cost is half. Oh. Build cost a monthly income bonus. To truly understand the Byzantine bureaucratic system, you need a Russian princess. Okay, weird. All vampires have a beast inside of them. An animalistic force of malice, rage and hunger. When kindred lose control, the beast overcomes them, taking the leash and pursuing its base desires, whether they are revenge, blood or safety. Kindred of your path attempt to fight the beast to keep it locked inside you, to deny it control. Your beast have been provoked by the rage you are feeling now, and it's trying to break free. The edges of your vision redden as you hone your sight on what crossed you. Your fists clench painfully as you try to hold yourself. If there is a time to fight the beast, it's now. But letting it solve the problem for you would be so easy. So that's 100. Fighting the beast is 100% chance that the beast takes over. And fight the frenzy with all your willpower will get us a little bit piety, but 50% chance we gain some stress and 45% chance that beast takes over. I'm okay with gaining a little bit of stress for the chance of the beast not taking over, because that might cause some masquerade exposure. So let's fight the frenzy with all your willpower. Oh, okay, so we did get stressed. But I don't think the beast took over, unless that's a separate pop-up that's on its way, but it seems like it isn't. Oh, that's nice. Legacy of Troile. Prowess per level of fame. Well, that's neat. Number of knights is good. Knights efficiency is good. Knight and prowess bonus. The first trader fought hard for her utopia, but Carthage fell long before the Roman came. Okay, actually, let's have a look at our knight situation. This should go up, and oh, we have some good knights, but we also have quite a bit of prestige. So maybe we invite some heteri. Heteri? I don't know how that's pronounced. So let a couple gather. Education at an end. My ward Eulalia has come of age, and it's time she left my care. Wait. Are you a vampire or not? Who's your dad? Baron Etherflorfla. Yeah, so she is supposedly a vampire. But she doesn't have a clan. Weird. Okay, that feels like a bug of some sort. And there we go. Now we can usurp the Duchy of Sardinia. Usurp. Slurp. Oh, and there we go. Oh, you're expensive as shit. Yeah, we do not have 220 gold. How about you? We don't have 10. Well, we can get you. 15 prowess isn't terrible. How about you? 10. 14 is acceptable. So we can have 10. So 3, 6, 8. Yeah, so if we get both of these, then we fill up. So let's just let a little bit of money accrue. There we go. Actually, we probably need some war bank. But for now, let's recruit these. Yeah, so we fill up on Heterie. I don't know how to pronounce that, really. Okay, there we go. That's enough, I think. So, let us... Where's Helena? There's Helena of Troy. Let's declare war on you. Oh. Who is your ally? Laconia. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. And their quality is terrible. So, which one is better? Cagliari. Whoa, that's a lot of tax. Yeah, so... Yeah, I think we want to take Cagliari because that's some crazy amount of tax. So, let's declare for Cagliari. Declare. And hopefully she leads her own army. So that would be nice. It is, so hopefully we can capture her. Oh, we are flying forward. Who did we capture? Amira. Who are you? You're a human. We can feed on you if we need. And yeah, we should completely destroy these. Yep. Oh, and we got another one. Also human. Well, we don't care too much about humans. So let's just siege this down. And let's vote for our heir. It doesn't matter, I think, because, well, if we're dead, then we have bigger problems. Claire of Assisi. Don't know who that is either. A minor rival of yours has made a daring move against San Damaino, the church where the holy Claire of Assisi is dwelling with her sisters in faith. Obviously, the fool and his cronies didn't survive the true faith permeating the area, but they managed to cause quite a commotion. It appears that one of Claire's sisters, Beatrix, was lost during the assault. Although you stand no chance against the pious and virtuous Claire herself, embracing her sister would be a moral blow to the church. And I mean, you have fine learning, but not sure we need you. I think we're waiting for someone more interesting to sire. There we go. And Helena is not sitting there, so I don't think we can capture her. But we gain a lot of fame. And a good intellectia. I am known as a deeply pious man. Surely my devotion to humanity should be good for something in this life too, and not only the next. There are a number of people who would do well to be reminded that I am the blood's good graces. Don't know what he's talking about. Pious liege. It's just for 10 year, and that's just theocracy vassals. Don't think that matters. Could spend some piety to get gold, which would be nice. Or some prestige. I think we need gold more right now. Because we have a lot of both, so let's just get some gold. And I think with that we are gonna end the episode here because it is getting long. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider leaving a comment or subscribing.